The boy's hollow eyes lingered on Sarah long after his small figure faded into the hidden passage. The sound of his mother's voice, cold and almost amused, still clung to the walls. The siblings stood frozen in the hidden study, the smell of burnt paper and scorched wood wrapping around them like a curse. Then Patrick staggered. It was subtle at first, then a hiss of breath through clenched teeth. He clutched his chest, fingers digging into the spot where the clawed wound had never fully healed. His knees buckled, and he crumpled against the desk, knocking over the oil lamp. Patrick. Sarah grabbed him, but he pushed her away, face twisted in pain. Beth's voice was trembling. Patrick looked at his hand, his nails darkened and lengthened, scratching the desk as if his body no longer recognized them. The veins along his arms stood out, black and branching like roots under the skin. A faint heat radiated from him, mixed with a sour metallic smell. Timothy limped closer, but stopped when he saw the wound on Patrick's chest. The flesh around. It was no longer just bruised, it pulsed, was moving. "Get away from me," Patrick growled, his voice carrying a low vibration that didn't sound like him. His pupils had narrowed and something shimmered deep in his gaze, like wet soil glistening in moonlight. The room seemed to shrink around them. Every shadow bent toward Patrick. Sarah's voice cracked. "Patrick, what did they do to you?" I don't. His words were cut short by a sudden spasm. He gripped the edge of the desk, and the wood splintered beneath his fingers. His hoodie stretched at the seams as the veins crawled up his neck, black tendrils reaching toward his jaw. Beth backed toward the wall. "It's the mark," she whispered, eyes darting between Sarah and Timothy. "The forest spirit's mark. It's claiming him." From somewhere deep in the house, a slow, deliberate knock echoed 3 times. Patrick froze, head turning toward the sound in a sharp, unnatural motion. His breathing slowed, almost in sync with the knocks. Timothy grabbed a rusted fireplace poker from the corner, keeping it between himself and Patrick. "If this thing's inside him, we need to stop it before he could finish." Patrick's back arched violently. His skin, along the spine, split in a thin, jagged line, and a dark fluid oozed out, dripping onto the floor. The smell of rot and wet leaves filled the air. Sarah screamed. Patrick's head whipped toward her. And for just a second, his face wasn't his own. It was the boy's, the hollow-eyed child from the passage. "Sarah," the voice came from Patrick's mouth, but it was the boy's tone, low, distant, and wrong. "He's coming for you next." The flame in the oil lamp flared high, then went out, plunging the room into darkness. In that blackness, something moved between them fast. A whisper brushed Sarah's ear, saying, "The mark has chosen." And then, from the dark, Patrick's hand shot out, clutching her wrist. His grip ice cold and inhuman.